Welcome back to the Shigeaki Podcast, where we learn to age with strength clarity and grace one everyday habit at a time. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, a physician in functional medicine who spent decades helping older adults turn small nutrition, shifts into big wins for bone, brain, and heart. Quick question to start us off. Are you drinking for your bones or against them? Most folks over 60 focus on what they eat for bone health. Fair. But the truth is, what's in your cup from morning to night can quietly pull minerals out of your skeleton or help usher them in. Think about a normal day, that first drink you reach for before breakfast, the afternoon pick-me-up you've used for years, the evening sip that helps you wind down. Now imagine that one of those choices, maybe even the one you consider healthy, has been nudging your bones in the wrong direction. Not dramatically, not overnight, just bit by bit. Today we're going to change that. Before we dive in, I'm honored to introduce my co-host, someone whose wisdom on aging well has guided millions worldwide, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, Japan's beloved neurologist and a centenarian who taught that longevity is less about luck and more about daily rhythm. Doctor, it's a privilege to sit with you again.
Thank you, Dr. Hyman. It is a joy to be here. In Japan, we often say, bones listen before the mind does. They listen to how you move, how you rest, and yes, what and when you drink. People think bones are stone. They are not. They are living, changing, hungry for the right signals.
Beautifully said. And here's what I want every listener, men and women over 60, to hear. Bone health isn't just a calcium story. Your beverages can quietly shape absorption, inflammation, and balance in ways most people never consider. Now, I'm not here to take away your morning ritual or your evening comfort. I'm here to help you keep what you love smarter. Sometimes the fix is as simple as when you sip what you pair together, or what you swap in once a day. Doctor, when you counsel older patients, what's the first question you ask about their drinking habits?
I ask 3. What do you drink when you wake? What do you drink when you are tired? What do you drink before sleep? Those 3 moments reveal a person's rhythm. If the rhythm supports bones, the body feels steady. If it does not, we see the signs more quickly than people expect.
That idea of rhythm is everything. And here's my promise for today's episode. We're going to keep it simple, practical, and gentle. No fear, no extremes, just clear guidance you can use the very next time you open the fridge. What we won't do, at least not yet, is dump a laundry list of good and bad drinks on you. You deserve more than labels. You deserve to understand why certain choices nudge bones to weaken over time, and how a few easy upgrades can help your skeleton hold on to the minerals it works so hard to keep. Doctor, many listeners worry we're about to ban their favorite cup. Are we?
No bans. Balance. Sometimes the answer is not never again, but not on an empty stomach, or not at that hour, or with a partner that protects your bones. Small changes repeated daily create strong bones like drops of water that shape stone.
Exactly, so here's how we'll guide you without spoiling the details. Yet first, we'll uncover a few surprising sips that can chip away at bone strength when used the wrong way. Then we'll introduce protective drinks that support mineral balance and bone turnover options you likely enjoy already. We'll show you timing and pairing tricks that make your usual beverages friendlier to your skeleton. And we'll finish with a 7-day drink swap plan, one tiny change per day, so you can feel steadier on your feet without giving up the rituals you love. If you've ever had a DEXA scan that worried you, if you felt a little wobbly on stairs, or if you just want your next decade to feel more solid, this conversation is for you. Doctor, any last thought before we open the first door?
Yes, drink with intention. When your sip has a purpose, your bones notice. Let us begin by listening to the choices that quietly weaken them so we can choose differently with ease.
Let's do it. Up next, the everyday beverages that seem harmless but can slowly work against your bones, and the simple tweaks that turn them into allies. Let's open this gently and clearly. Most beverage-related bone loss comes from dose timing and pairing, not from a single sip. Bones are living tissue. They remodel all day. Certain drinks can tilt that remodeling toward loss by pushing calcium out of the body, blocking absorption, stirring inflammation, or slowing new bone formation. We'll name the usual culprits, explain the why, and suggest small swaps, so your rituals can stay while their impact changes.
Yes, we are not banning pleasure, we are restoring balance. In Japan, I teach 3 checks. When do you drink with what? How much? Those answers decide whether a drink whispers support to your skeleton or strain. Let's listen closely.
1. Dark sodas and colas. The problem isn't bubbles, it's phosphoric acid plus liquid sugar. Phosphoric acid shifts the body's acid base and phosphate balance, nudging kidneys to waste more calcium in urine. Add a sugar surge, and you get inflammation and higher insulin, both push bone toward resorption breakdown. Carbonation itself. Carbonic acid isn't the villain. Plain sparkling water is neutral. Simple swap. Keep the fizz, use sparkling water with lemon or lime or a stevia-sweetened soda without phosphoric acid.
Keep the sparkle, lose the burden. If you miss flavor, add citrus, mint, or ginger. Make cola the occasion, not the habit.
2. Alcohol beyond moderation. Excess alcohol inhibits osteoblasts. The cells that build bone interferes with vitamin D activation and disturbs sex hormone balance, another hit to bone turnover. It also raises fall risk. Guardrails matter: up to 1 drink day for women, up to 2 for men, not every day. Anchor alcohol to a meal, slows absorption, and follow with calcium-rich mineral water. The minerals help offset urinary losses.
Ask yourself, how often, how much, with what? A small pour with food and water tells a different story to your bones than a large glass on an empty evening. Build alcohol-free days. Your skeleton appreciates rhythm.
3. Coffee too much or on an empty stomach. Caffeine modestly increases calciuria, calcium in urine, and can reduce calcium absorption when intake is already low, a common issue after 60. Dose and timing matter: aim for on 2-3 cups ja day after breakfast, not before. Separate coffee from calcium or iron supplements by 2 hours so your pills actually work. If you tolerate dairy or fortified soy, a small latte gives minerals back.
Coffee with food is comfort. On an empty stomach, it is command. Bones prefer comfort. Choose a smaller cup, sip slower, and let your supplements have their own time.
4. Daily high oxalate green drinks. Spinach and beet greens are healthy foods, but big daily blends pack oxalates that bind calcium in the gut, forming insoluble salts your body can't absorb. That means great ingredients, poor calcium payoff. The fix isn't quitting greens. It's rotation, kale, romaine, arugula, and pairing with calcium. Use milk or fortified soy as the base, or drink your smoothie with a calcium-containing meal. Lightly blanching spinach lowers oxalates too.
We say, change the leaf. Keep the habit. Variety is quiet medicine. Also, not every vitamin must be drunk. Sometimes chewing greens slows intake and improves balance.
5. Energy drinks, sugary juices, and salty detox beverages. Fast sugars spike insulin and inflammatory cytokines, signals that favor bone breakdown. Many detox mixes are sodium heavy, which increases urinary calcium loss. Energy drinks layer high caffeine on top of both. If you need electrolytes, make them clean water, a pinch of mineral salt, a squeeze of lemon, and a touch of honey, only if you've been sweating. Love juice, dilute. 1 with water and drink with meals, not alone to blunt the surge.
Sweetness should serve your bones, not borrow from them. Cold tea over ice with citrus often satisfies the tongue without taxing the skeleton.
Next, we'll turn to the drinks that help minerals stay in your skeleton and support the collagen matrix that keeps you steady. Familiar, affordable options you can start using today.
Keep your cup. Upgrade its contents. Your bones will notice.
Let's flip the script. Some beverages don't just avoid harm, they actively support bone-building signals, mineral balance, and the collagen matrix that keeps you steady. I'll name the drink and the why. Dr. Hinohara will add rhythm, tradition, and a practical way to use it today.
Yes, keep your rituals, give them a purpose. We will not ask you to love new flavors. We will show you how to let familiar cups serve your bones with quiet consistency.
1. Milk or kefir, or lactose-free equivalents. 8 ounces of dairy milk delivers roughly 300 milligrams of calcium plus protein, 2 pillars for bone. Kefir adds live cultures that may aid mineral absorption and digestive comfort. The win isn't only calcium, it's protein for the collagen scaffold that holds minerals in place. Best gains happen when you spread intake across the day, and take it with meals. That's when calcium uptake is naturally higher.
If dairy sits well with you, think in small bowls, not big glasses. A half cup with breakfast and another with lunch is gentle and effective. If you prefer kefir, sip it slowly with a meal, not as a standalone snack, and let your bones quietly collect what they need.
2. Fortified plant milks. Soy almond oat. If dairy isn't your friend, choose a carton that lists 300 milligram calcium plus vitamin D per 8 Oz. Soy milk is my top pick for bones because it brings complete protein and gentle isoflavones, especially helpful after menopause. Fortification matters. Without it, most plant milks are mineral light.
Read the label like a prescription. Aim for calcium plus vitamin D and shake the carton minerals settle. Enjoy a small soy latte after breakfast or pour half a cup at lunch. If almond or oat feels better, that's fine. Just be sure it is fortified and unsweetened.
3. Calcium-rich mineral water with magnesium. Some natural mineral waters provide 250 mg/L of calcium, absorbed as well as milk in studies with zero sugar and helpful magnesium. This is an elegant option for people who dislike dairy or need more calcium without extra calories. It also supports hydration, which the skeleton quietly needs for remodeling.
Make it your walking companion. One small bottle mid-morning, another mid-afternoon. Add a slice of lemon if you want brightness. This is a habit that feels like nothing and becomes something when repeated daily.
4. Green or oolong tea. In moderation, tea's polyphenols appear to support bone turnover in a favorable direction when intake is moderate. The nuanced caffeine can nudge calcium loss, so we separate tea from calcium supplements by 2 hours and keep it to 2 to 3 cups a day. Consider a splash of milk if you tolerate it. It softens tannins and returns small minerals to the cup.
In Japan, we call tea a pause with purpose. Drink it after meals, not before, and savor it warm or over ice. Let the cup be small. Bones prefer patience to refills.
5. Prune juice, lightly diluted. Prunes carry boron and polyphenols, nutrients linked with healthier bone metabolism. The concern is sugar density, so we dilute 1 with water and drink with a meal to blunt the spike. A 2 to 4 Oz pour before diluting is enough for most adults.
Think of it as a condiment for your bones, not a full beverage. A small glass with lunch is plenty. If you do not enjoy prunes, a handful of the fruit with water provides a similar effect again with food.
And how to make these drinks work harder for you. This is 2 simple rules amplify the benefits with meals, calcium and protein. Ride the same digestive signals, use them. Little and often, bones respond better to steady inputs than big sporadic pours.
And 2 gentle reminders. Separate tea, coffee from calcium pills. By 2 hours, let each do its job. Alternate choices across the week. Variety is quiet medicine for old bones.
Up next, we'll put timing and pairing together, so the calcium, vitamin D, K2, and magnesium you already consume actually reach your skeleton.
Small changes repeated daily. That is how stones become strong and how strong stones stay standing.
Here's the quiet truth. Bones don't just care what you drink, they care when and with what. After 60, stomach acid is lower and the gut is pickier. The body absorbs calcium best with meals when digestive hormones are awake and protein is on the plate. Think of timing and pairing as the difference between pouring rain onto concrete versus into fresh soil.
In Japan, we speak of rhythm. Morning, midday, evening, 3 bells. If a drink arrives at the right bell and with the right companion, bones listen. If it arrives alone at the wrong bell, the message is lost. So we practice little and often, and we let meals be the gateway.
Let's start with calcium. Your skeleton doesn't want a single flood. It prefers 300 to 500 mg at a time, taken with food and spread through the day. If you supplement, avoid piling more than 500 to 600 mg in one sitting, your absorption plateaus. And give calcium its space, keep it 2 hours away from iron and high-dose zinc, so each does its job.
And give it allies. Vitamin D is the door opener. Take it in the morning or at lunch with a little fat. Protein is the scaffold. Without it, minerals cannot settle. And the quiet guide is vitamin K2. It helps escort calcium into bone and away from arteries. For many listeners, a small serving of hard cheese works. For the adventurous, natto is potent. Choose one, not both. Consistency beats intensity.
Now, the timing traps. Caffeine modestly increases calcium loss, especially when intake is already low. Keep coffee or tea after meals, cap at 2 to 3 cups a day, and separate them from calcium pills by 2 hours. Sodium pulls calcium into urine, so salty detox beverages work against you. Prefer clean electrolytes or calcium-rich mineral water. And don't forget magnesium. It partners with vitamin D for bone metabolism. Waters that list both calcium and magnesium are an elegant 2-for-1.
Hydration has a rhythm too. I like 2 small bottles of mineral water, one mid-morning, one mid-afternoon. Add a slice of lemon if you wish. For alcohol, the bone-friendly rule is with meals modest amounts and not every night. Make alcohol-free days a habit. Bones appreciate the pause.
A word on medications. If you're on acid reducers, PPIs, consider calcium citrate rather than carbonate. It absorbs better with low stomach acid. Loop diuretics can increase calcium loss. Thiazides can do the opposite. If you take thyroid medication, give it its own quiet morning window, no coffee or calcium for 30-60 minutes after. And grapefruit juice may interact with some heart meds, including certain statins and calcium channel blockers. When in doubt, choose another citrus and check with your clinician.
We are not asking you to memorize everything. We are asking you to pair wisely. A small soy latte after breakfast. A glass of calcium-rich mineral water before your walk. Tea in the afternoon far from supplements. A diluted prune juice with dinner. And if you enjoy it, a low-salt broth in the evening to slow your pace. Simple bells rung daily.
Let me stitch the rules into one cloth. With meals calcium plus protein, oro, better uptake. Split the dose, 300-500 mg at a time. No mega pours. Space the players. Keep calcium, iron, zinc, and caffeine out of each other's way. Dice rides with fat. K2 guides calcium. Magnesium keeps the orchestra in tune. Hydrate on purpose. N 1.5 and 2. L-day favoring mineral water if you eat little dairy. Alcohol modest with food. Add water and schedule true rest days.
And let me sew a final thread: patience. Bones respond to signals you repeat, not to heroic weekends. Choose a few timings you can love, then keep them. When the cup is steady, the skeleton becomes steady. This is not magic, it is respect.
Coming up next, we'll turn these principles into a 7-day drink swap plan, one tiny change per day so you can feel sturdier without losing the rituals you enjoy. No overhauls, no guilt, just one smart swap per day. By next week, your cup will be sending the right message to your bones.
Yes. Think of this as rhythm training for your skeleton. Small sips repeated daily become strength.
Day 1, keep the fizz, lose the drain. Swap cola, dark soda for sparkling water with lemon or lime, no phosphoric acid, no sugar. If you need sweetness, use a stevia soda without phosphoric acid. Bubbles are fine, burden is not. Let the first cold sip of the week be light and mineral friendly.
Day 2, tame your coffee, move coffee after breakfast and cap at 2-3 cups day. If you tolerate dairy or fortified soy, make 1 cup a small latte to give minerals back. Keep calcium iron pills 2 hours away. Coffee with food is comfort. On an empty stomach, it is command. Choose comfort, your bones will follow.
Day 3, rotate your greens. Retire the daily spinach, beet greens smoothie. Rotate in kale romaine or arugula and use milk or fortified soy as the base, or drink your smoothie with a calcium-containing meal. Change the leaf, keep the habit. Variety is quiet medicine. It lets calcium in, not past.
Day 4. Alcohol with anchors. If you drink, keep it to 1 drink day women, 2 men not every day with dinner, and follow with a glass of calcium-rich mineral water. Ask 3 questions. How often, how much, with what? Add alcohol-free days. Bones love the pause.
Day 5. Clean electrolytes, trade. Energy sports, drinks for a homemade mix. Water plus a pinch of mineral salt plus lemon. Add a touch of honey only after heavy sweating. Dilute fruit juice. One with water and drink with meals. Let sweetness serve your bones, not borrow from them. Cold tea over ice with citrus often satisfies the same craving.
Day 6. Mineral water as a habit. Add 2 small bottles of calcium-rich mineral water. By 250 ml bad LK, 1 mid-morning, 1 mid-afternoon. Hydration that quietly feeds your skeleton. Carry it on your walk. A simple bottle repeated daily becomes a pillar in the house of bone.
Day 7. An evening that helps you heal. Swap the sugary nightcap for low-salt broth or herbal tea. If you like prune juice for bone-friendly polyphenols, boron, sip. 2 4-Oz, diluted 1 with water with dinner, not alone. Evening should be soft. When the body is calm, the gut absorbs wisely and bones accept the gift.
7 days, 7 signals. Fizz without phosphoric acid. Coffee with food. Greens with rotation. Alcohol with anchors. Clean electrolytes. Mineral water on schedule. A calm, bone-friendly evening. Keep the cup, upgrade its contents and timing. Next week, keep 2 swaps you love and repeat the cycle. This is not a challenge. It is a practice.
If you take one thing from today, let it be this. Bones aren't built by big gestures. They're built by small, steady signals. A fizz without phosphoric acid, coffee after food, greens that rotate, alcohol that sits down with dinner, not alone, clean electrolytes, mineral water on schedule, a calm cup at night. You didn't throw away your rituals, you aimed them. And that's enough to start shifting the story your skeleton tells.
In my clinic, I watched hips grow steadier and steps grow quieter when people changed how they drank little and often with meals with companions that protect bone. It is not perfection that strengthens you. It is rhythm. Choose one change, practice it for a week, then add another. Bones listen to what you repeat, not what you promise.
Keep the safety rails in view, pair calcium with protein, and meals split. Doses give caffeine and supplements their own hour, and keep alcohol modest and anchored to food. If you use acid reducers, ask about calcium citrate. If you take heart medicines, skip grapefruit. This isn't fear, it's precision. You're not giving things up. You're giving your bones a chance.
A final reminder I shared often. You don't need more willpower. You need a kinder rhythm. Pour with intention. Sip with purpose. Let your cup say yes to your balance, your confidence, your independence.
If this helps, subscribe for weekly guidance on aging strong. Share this with someone over 60 who wants sturdier bones. And tell us in the comments, which drink swap will you keep this week?